Well, good morning. You can just about see me. Yeah. Nice to be here again. Wet, cold, miserable out. So, but that's okay. I don't have to go anywhere. I mean, I can stay in all weekend. Excuse me a moment. Haven't worked on these French Young Guard for 2 or 3 days. So, life gets in the way. So, here we are again. To be honest with you, I don't know how much I'm going to work on them today. I'm getting a real problem with the Reynolds in my hands. They're, it's really giving me a kicking, you know. So I don't know how long I'm going to work on these figures for today. Hopefully I'll give them a good stint, you know. I mean, so I'm here sort of doing the backpacks on these figures. Once I've done the backpacks on these figures, then I can start blocking in blockhead. I can start doing the highlights. The blocking will be sort of finished, and I can do the highlights. So it's just doing the little backpacks there with some. I'm using leather color paint, which has been darkened down a bit, sort of 20% black added, just to darken it down a bit. Excuse me, where's my hanky? Oh God, I'm falling to bits, folks. So just for the base color, I've just darkened the leather down a bit. That's the color I'm using. 62, which is a Humbrol acrylic, which is 62 is leather. So once I've done all the backpacks, which shouldn't take me too long really, because it's just like a square block really on the back, then I can start doing the highlights on the sort of grey coat and stuff, which will be Prussian blue. The grey coats and trousers, I've done them Prussian blue plus 20% black. So I can then just use straight Prussian blue for the first highlight. And then second highlight, if I do a second highlight, Prussian blue with some white added just to lift it a bit. So that's where we're at. So I hope you're having a reasonable start to your Saturday, whatever you're doing. Well, if the weather is much like it is here where you're to, I mean, then you're probably not going to be doing very much. I mean, what can you do when the weather's this bad? I mean, it's really unless you're an indoor sort of person, I mean, you're really not going to be doing much. Yeah, it's not going to take me long to lock in the colors on these. Backpacks, as you can see there. You can see that. Yeah, you can see that. So there's only like I always tend to think, once I start doing the highlights, you're on your way then, you know, you're really on your way. You're sort of, well, you're not home and dry by a long way, but I mean, you're really starting to get somewhere with the figures, you know, once you do the highlights. A little bit, I have to say, a little bit thin, this paint, but it's only base color, so it's not too bad. Most of it will be gone over on anyway, because you'll be highlighting it, so it's not too bad. But it's, yeah, I'm looking out the window, it sure is not a day for going anywhere and sort of really doing anything. I mean, it's really not been great weather for a while now. I mean, it's constantly sort of wet and windy and gaily sort of weather. Yeah, another one. You know, it's just, well, I guess it's the time of the year, I suppose. I mean, it is winter after all, but I mean, the weather does seem to be getting particularly worse as time goes on. I mean, you don't seem to get much in the way of summers now. I mean, which is a shame. When I was a kid, you would get some really nice summers. I mean, now it's just, you just get, like somebody once said, we get 2 seasons of the year now, June and winter, which sort of, that's not a bad way of putting it. I mean, there you go. That's not a bad way of putting it, June and winter. I mean, but it's one of those things you have no control over, you know. I mean, it's just, you get what you get and you have to put up with it. Mind you, I can remember as a child some really hard winters. I mean, where I was born, we had to walk to school. Oh, I missed a bit here. You know, we had to walk to school. And I can remember walking to school through thick mud and stuff. I mean, it's just, that was life. That's what it was like, you know. I mean, yeah, I've missed a bit on the blue here on this jacket, which is it's unlike me to miss bits. Yeah, so we'll do that one in a minute. I don't like missing bits, folks. I mean, I like to get these things right. So I think these are going to look Um, yeah, okay. To be honest, I don't think they'll be the best figures ever, but I think they'll be okay, and it's nice that they're in their greatcoats, 'cause that makes a bit of a change, which is nice, rather than a normal uniform. It's nice to have a change. I mean, I'll be honest, I wouldn't want too many battalions in greatcoats, but it does make your life easier as a painter. Because things are much more simple to paint, which is nice in some respects, but yeah, I wouldn't want too many battalions in campaign dress. But for this occasion, it's fine. I'm more than happy to do them like this, so I'm going to crack on. Yeah, we'll see how far we get and give you an update. As always, how long have we been going on this? We've been going 12 minutes already. Okay, it's just nice to be back at the table. So we'll give you an update as and when. Thanks for watching.